Our goal here at Locking Your Success is to help traders advance from beginner to a professional level as quickly and efficiently as possible. And we're extremely passionate about that goal, as you'll see. Now, I truly believe that there is a relatively quick path to becoming an insanely profitable, consistent trader. And I believe that our membership levels should encourage traders to follow that path. So Sherry, Dave, Stephen, and I, we've spent a lot of time over the last year or so researching. We've taken surveys, we've had in-depth one-on-one conversations with traders about their needs and how we might be able to help them. I've spoken extensively to my coaches, and we've done hours and hours of research on how to set up the absolute best environment for you to achieve your goals. And we've taken what we've learned and we've created a blueprint that we can use to bring a complete novice to a professional level trader in a very short period of time, while at the same time allowing our more experienced traders to utilize the blueprint itself to fill in any skills they may be missing and advance forward to the pro level as quickly as possible. And I'm really excited because I truly believe that we will greatly improve the success rate for any trader who follows this blueprint. So let's talk about the blueprint. And if a trader comes to us essentially knowing virtually nothing about trading, he needs to learn a lot of information and develop certain skills. He needs to get fit to trade, so to speak. So in this stage, in the get fit to trade stage, he learns about stocks, ETFs, indexes. He learns about how to use a broker and read price charts and analytical software, and he learns about options and implied volatility and technical analysis. He learns about being responsible with position sizing and all the other basic information he really needs to be successful. And that allows him to begin assembling combinations of options in a way that makes money over time and is responsible from a risk-reward perspective. So he learns a few simple trades, he back tests them, he paper trades them, and he gets an idea of what trading these strategies is like and how to apply them. Now that's a lot to learn. If you go from nothing to learning that amount, that's a lot. And anybody who's gotten that far, give yourself a pat on the back because you've done great work. And if you've done that, you're now fit to begin live trading. So once we get that solid foundation of knowledge, it's time to begin applying what we've learned and gain some experience with live trading. And to do this, we live trade a very simple, easy to manage trading strategy that does quite well over time. We trade the bull trade. Now realize I put a lot of thought into utilizing the bull trade at this level of experience for traders, because what I'm teaching you there is the critical skill of putting a position on and then doing absolutely nothing except entering, monitoring the position, and then exiting the position at the appropriate time. And there's so much power in doing that. I mean, if you think about it, how much better would your life be if you learned to simply allow your trade to happen without getting all worked up over it? So while trading the bull, our objective is quite simple. It's to follow the rules when we have real money on the line and build discipline. We put the trade on. When we say we're going to put the trade on, we allow the trade to gain profits without getting attached to those profits. We simply allow it to draw down when it draws down without trying to fix it. If the trade happens to hit max loss, we exit. If it happens to be time to exit from the exit date, we exit. And even if there's still money to be made in the trade, and even if the trade is down money and would probably make money back if you stayed in it a little longer, we still exit because that's what we said we were going to do. Now, once we've proven that we will do what we say we're going to do, it's time to, in live trading situations, it's time to take the next step and acquire the 3 C's of successful trading. Consistency, confidence, and clarity. This is where we work on ourselves. We introduce another strategy that is a bit more active and incorporates more adjustments. And then we follow that strategy consistently. We build in confidence and we build our skills and we gain clarity as to how the position reacts. Once we prove to ourselves that we can follow our plans, we can go to the next step and start diversifying by adding in different trading strategies. This is where we look at strategies that do well in different environments to gain an understanding about the best times to use those strategies and when we might want to avoid those strategies. And finally, we graduate to the pro level, which we'll discuss in detail in a few minutes. Now, the wonderful thing about this blueprint is not only that it provides an effective path for beginners, But let's say I have an advanced trader that's struggling because maybe he's over adjusting, for example. If that's the case, he's not allowing the trade to work, which essentially means he's so focused on profit and loss that he's not allowing himself to make money. Well, where in the blueprint might we deal with that? We come back and we say the bull trade, right? The bull trade is where we learn to deal with just letting the position work out. And we can bring them back to that level. We can have him trade and get those skills, and then bring those skills back up to his current level, then do better and advance to the pro level. So that is the idea behind the blueprint. If we quickly go over these again, our stage 1, get fit to trade, is meant to advance anyone from zero knowledge to a competent trader, where we gain basic understanding of stocks, ETFs, and indexes, chart reading, technical analysis skills, understanding of the Greeks and options and volatility, learn to competently use our trading platform and analytical software, and we successfully understand and paper trade a simple trading strategy called the bull. Stage 2 is where we bring in live trading. We have to fund our trading account, obviously. We have to create a trading plan. We build great habits such as integrity, monitoring trades daily, following your trading plan. We gain experience and build skills in back testing and live trading. We gain an understanding of how a position reacts live relative to theoretical in our software, and we consistently trade the bull for at least 3 cycles. In the following stage, we gain consistency, confidence, and clarity. We bring in another trading strategy that's a little bit more complex. We gain more experience back testing that. We live trade the M3.4U, and we find ourselves, or you find yourself, monitoring the trade and trading it to your plan. And then you consistently live trade the M3.4U according to your trading plan for at least 3 cycles. During these times, hopefully we're experiencing some bad cycles, because 3 good cycles or 6 good cycles, they don't teach you anything. You learn if you have discipline or not when things are actually going a little bit poorly. So from here, stage 4, we start diversifying our trading strategies. We continue to build the proper habits and find ourselves trading with integrity. And the trades that we use to help with that are trades like the V32, the M3, the bearish butterfly, the rock, the UB1, the V14, 17, and 22. During this time period, we're also going to want to be following the trades in the weekly options trading for income webinars, and consistently trade your chosen strategies according to your trade plan for at least 6 trade cycles. Now, from there, if you choose to do so, a lot of people will stop there, but if you choose to do so, we transition into a professional level trader. We learn to master price movement. We learn to master implied volatility analysis and subjectivity. We learn to master psychology and the appropriate position sizing. We gain deep understandings of income trading positions, probabilities, and risk reward profiles. And we attend the Trading with the Pro sessions, and thereby enjoy increased consistency and returns potential. So to guide you through this, we're going to be offering 4 membership options, as well as the one-on-one coaching and video training programs we already have in place. So our first membership level is going to be focused on helping beginners and intermediate level traders. It's going to be called the Guidelines Options Trading or Go membership. This membership is going to focus on 2 primary things. The first focus is utilizing on-demand videos that are currently in the FIT program to provide the information needed to bring anyone with absolutely no trading experience to the point where they have a basic understanding of their stocks and their technical analysis, and they can competently use their trading platform and their analytical platform, and then graduate to the point where they can manage simple to mildly complex vertical and broken wing butterfly strategies. The information in the on-demand lessons, they also include complete lessons on strategies such as the bull trade, the quick and dirty broken wing butterfly trade, and the super bull trade, providing the trader a solid base of skills and good habits that he can use to either make money long term with just those strategies as a rule-based trader, or they can go to the next level or the pro level. If we look at our second focus, it's going to be for intermediate traders. We're going to continue doing our Monday morning options trading for income webinars, but they're going to be geared specifically towards intermediate rule-based traders. So there's going to be a bit of a change in the format. And it's going to be changed in a way that's going to enable us to be much more effective at supporting traders at that level. Now, as a side note, members of the new Go membership are still going to have access to all the previous options trading for income webinars, the past T-logs and all that stuff. So we can rest easy that information will still be there. As for the content of the new options trading for income webinars, we're still going to review trades. However, we're going to be doing so much more thoroughly in a much more detailed and structured manner. So first, instead of me preparing all the trade adjustments in advance, I'm going to go through the trades day by day, and we're going to discuss my thought process on whether or not to adjust each individual day and the options we might have for adjusting that are within the trade's respective guidelines. And that's going to provide lessons not only on the trades themselves, but it's also going to incorporate lessons on things such as back testing variability and live trading variability from back testing and execution and stuff like that. So lots of great lessons are going to be included there. Also, we're going to go through the trades. We're going to consider the challenges that come up in real life, such as when we get excessive price movement during the day and how that may affect some people's trading. We're going to approach those trades completely by the guidelines, so as much as we possibly can, in a non-subjective manner as it relates to the market movement, the implied volatility, and in the news. Now, as you may know, we do have a lot of different trading strategies available. I don't even know how many there are. And realistically, I would like to touch on all of them because they all have valuable lessons, but there's only so many that we can do at the same time. So to avoid confusion, we're going to be rotating between examples from 12 different of the primary strategies that we're going to be utilizing in the more advanced level membership. For the Russell, we're going to be doing the bull trade, the bear trade, the M3.4U, the V32, the classic M3, the bearish butterfly, and the rock trade. They all have great lessons. Each one of those trades has great lessons that we can incorporate into the Monday mornings. And then for the SPX, we're going to look at the UB1, the X4 version 14, the X4 version 17, and the version 22 in the Super Bowl. Again, all trades that have different lessons involved in them that are going to be great for lots of learning. So in the Guidelines of Options Trading membership, we'll be having the new Options Trading for Income webinars, where we'll also encourage comments and questions regarding the trades, and we'll answer them as time allows. As far as T-logs and such, I'm currently planning on running all 12 trades in the background at the same time, which is really more like 24 trades at the same time because a lot of them overlap. I plan on providing the T-logs and the related information on all of those. Plus, we'll also have a dedicated guidelines-based trading Skype group. But where the incredible value comes in this membership level is going to be the Go Ask a Trader webinar. And this is really, it's a big deal. And you're going to get this hour-long webinar, and you're going to get detailed explanations to any questions you have regarding any trading strategy. When it's likely to do well, when it's going to do poorly, what are the risks involved in this strategy, what are the benefits, what are the long-term consequences of trading something like that, how do you position size it, whatever you're curious about. And that's not only on our strategies, this is on any trading strategy you might see anywhere, including something that maybe you've put together yourself. I mean, I think you guys who know that if you've been to one of my live events, I can pretty much look at a set of trading rules and tell you what that's going to do. And we're going to do that here. Also, if you have any trader-related topic, even something you'd like a little one-on-one attention with, and you're willing to share, you'll have the opportunity to be coached one-on-one with me during the session to help overcome any psychological challenge or mechanical trading issue that you might have with trading, while allowing other members to gain valuable insights as well as as we resolve what's going on with you. So, as you can clearly see, we are really, really stepping it up here to provide you with all the resources you need to be successful. And yeah, it's a lot of material, but it's also designed and presented in a way that supports you along the path to becoming successful as a long-term, profitable guidelines options trader, while at the same time preparing you to go to the next level, which we'll talk about shortly. But before we do that, let's talk about the Market Outlook membership. This is a weekly session designed for subjective traders. It's going to be different than the market update webinars we used to do in the options trading for income. Instead of me doing my analysis ahead of time and then spitting out a 2-minute summary, what I want to do is I want to make this a really, really fantastic learning experience. So I'll be doing a webinar each Sunday night that goes over my process of looking at the major indexes each week. We'll look at price movement, implied volatility, and news and how they relate to one another. We'll discuss how the price movement should react, and we're going to set up if-then ladders discussing where we should consider shifting our opinions and how that current situation affects the probability of certain types of trades, as well as the likely accuracy of our analytical software in any given situation. And of course, we'll be looking where I see potential trading opportunities as well as potential trading hazards and traps as well for certain types of trades. This is going to be amazing. So, I'm really excited about that. I'm probably more excited though about the next membership, which is a trading performance membership. This is going to be a once-a-month webinar that will encourage explosive growth for all types of traders. This type of information is desperately needed in trading, and there's nothing else like it in the industry. We're going to study all aspects of trading performance that are universal across all trading styles. We're going to utilize the concepts, strategies, and processes that apply to success in every high-performance sport, business, and activity, and we're going to apply them to trading. We're going to uncover lessons from the top and most insightful performance coaches, athletes, and life coaches in the world. And we're going to use those lessons to make massive improvements in our trading and in the quality of our life. We're going to study top gamblers and discover how they're able to manage their urges and their emotions and their fear and greed in a way that leads to making the most intelligent decisions based on risk, reward, and probability, and allows them to generate insane incomes even when the odds are against them, and we want to apply those to trading. We'll take the lessons I've learned from working with coaches and intensely studying human behavior and performance, and what I've learned from studying neuro-linguistic programming, hypnosis, and transformational coaching by studying with people like Tony Robbins and Richard Bandler and Chris Howard, David Snyder, the top people in the world for over a decade. And we're going to apply those lessons into trading. And this is going to be effective for any type of trading. In fact, it's going to be a lot more effective than finding another trade. This is going to be the most important part, and it's going to be about understanding the emotions of the market as well, and we're going to do that in a way that's going to greatly increase your understanding of market behavior itself. So we're going to have stuff like performance psychology, controlling and utilizing emotions. We'll discuss fear, greed, stress, confidence, entering the zone at will, guided meditation techniques, self-hypnosis, NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, and mind hack techniques. We also cover the risk-reward probability equation, also known as utility, and how to make quality utility decisions. We'll show you how to apply the risk-reward probability equation to trading strategies themselves, giving you the ability to evaluate trading strategies and determine the long-term viability of each strategy, and help you avoid those really high probability strategies that may appear safe from the surface, but carry a very high risk of blowing out. In addition, we teach you about position sizing strategies and how to maintain long-term profitability, journaling, the live trade review process, backtesting procedures, how to take the right lessons away from your trading that lead to continuous improvement in your trading so you can gain incredible consistency as a trader. There is just so much we can do with this and so much possibility. Of course, we can't do it all at once, but these are the topics we'll be progressing through as we run through time. And finally, we're going to have our top level membership, which is Trading with the Pros. Realize that the way a pro level trader thinks is completely different from the way an intermediate trader might think. One of the most intriguing things that one of my top coaches taught me years ago when I was struggling to become a world-class fighter is that the thinking that got you proficient at this level is very different than the thinking that's required to get you to the next level. And it's the same way with trading. We're going to come up, we're going to reach a certain level, we're going to hit that barrier, and then you run into the loop of running into new trades or whatever. And that's because you're thinking the same way. It's going to take a change in thinking to get you up over that barrier and get the consistency that you really want. So at this level, we understand that positions and how they react, we understand that. We understand the markets, and we also understand that all trades, regardless of what they are, regardless of how well they seem to have back tested, all trades are good in some situations and they're terrible in others. And we know that all trades will run through these cycles of profitability and losses. We also realize that when we create a sense of confidence and security from a source outside ourselves through pretending or convincing ourselves that we found some holy grail trade through our back testing, when we do that, that type of confidence is false confidence. And false confidence is extremely fragile, to easily be taken away and replaced with fear and insecurity the moment that we have a few losses. So many traders struggle with this. Therefore, as a pro trader, we've chosen to break out of that cycle completely and rely on a different kind of confidence and a different kind of security. We rely on true confidence and true security, the kind that can only come from within. Because at this level, we now have a full understanding of the skills as well as the market, and we now know how to manage our emotions, where every decision we make is a high quality decision based off of the risk reward probability equation, which is going to lead us to greatness. And when you have this type of confidence, you suddenly realize that your confidence level is no longer reliant on a trade, nor is it reliant on wins, nor can it be taken away from a few losses. My point being that you've now broken free from any particular trade, and you're now using your own tools, your own abilities to successfully evaluate situations and vary your approach in a way that allows you to create a higher, more consistent return structure than you could ever possibly have gotten from any blindly traded trade. And that is going to create an incredible sense of freedom. So at the pro level, this is where we move beyond guideline trades. We take our trading to the next level through applying our trading skills and analytical skills subjectively. To accomplish this, Dave, Stephen, and myself, we will train you by analyzing the past, evaluating the present, and then projecting out into the future. We'll review and analyze the past as we demonstrate and discuss the process of evaluating specific situations, making the best decisions based on utility, and then take the best course of action given the information we had at the time. We'll evaluate the present situation in real time and identify where our opportunities currently are, where our current risks are, as well as how we can best position ourselves given the information currently available in the marketplace. And then finally, we'll work collectively, students, mentors, coaches, to project forward into the future and discuss how to handle the future as new information filters into the marketplace. If you're an experienced options trader searching to increase your consistency in returns, I encourage you to join us in Truly Experienced Trading with the Pros. It's going to be awesome. So let's start talking about how to get included in the memberships. So realize that these new memberships are going to be closed memberships. In other words, you can't get in them all the time. We're only opening the memberships for a limited time, meaning in order to take advantage of the benefits, you want to take action during the enrollment period. If you want to get in, you'll be placed on a waiting list until the next enrollment cycle opens. I'm going to start with the Market Outlook membership. This is for traders who are subjective or directional, or for those who are guidelines traders of any style and would like to transition into a pro trader level. You can benefit tremendously from the information in these weekly webinars where you can look over my shoulder as I go through my process of analyzing the market and plan out scenarios for the upcoming week. We're making this membership available a la carte, and if you'd like to purchase this membership, you can get in, but only during the sign-up period for this particular membership. If we go to the next one, which is Trading Performance, this membership is going to benefit anyone in any style of trading. In our monthly trading performance meetings, we will rotate through all the major aspects that relate to becoming a top performer, including performance psychology, controlling and utilizing emotions, entering the zone at will, evaluating trading strategies based on their risk reward and probability profile, trade journaling, trade debriefing, performance enhancement. I mean, just tons of stuff, anything related to high performance trading. And I'm even considering offering free one-on-one live coaching sessions during the meetings, which will be insane. I mean, that's just insane. So if you'd like to get involved with Trading Performance membership during the sign-up period, it can be done. So moving into the Guidelines Options Trading membership. This is going to include all the fit on demand classes, the 3 trading strategies, the bull, the quick and dirty broken wing butterfly, the super bull. It includes the new Monday morning options trading for income webinars, access to over 700 previous options trading for income webinars, T-logs, resources, more than I have time to mention. Plus the monthly Go Ask a Trader webinar where you can get your full support and coaching. All you need to do is ask. Just a tremendous value in the future. So this is an opportunity to get in there. And this leads us to the Pro membership. So the Pro membership, this is where you get to experience trading with the pros, the bi-weekly webinars with Dave, Stephen, and myself, and other great traders where we collectively share and utilize our skills and experience to subjectively trade true high probability positions in a way that maximizes opportunity consistency. So we've already talked about all the benefits that we have, but you get everything. The $99 Go membership, the Market Outlook for $49, the Trading Performance membership for $99, and after every 12 months of membership, you get the opportunity to get a half-an-hour session with me as an annual trader checkup. We can kind of talk one-on-one on how you're doing and stuff like that. That's worth $250. So, that's valued at over $500 a month, and have it all. This is, it's just a fantastic value. That's what we have there. Now, first of all, realize that you have to take action during the enrollment period, and the membership is closed until we decide to open it again in the future. But you do have to come in, you have to take action, you have to enroll in the program that you want by going in, taking action, signing up. If you don't do that, you missed it and you won't get in. So we encourage you to do that. Also, I'd like to note that the Pro membership, the Trading with the Pros membership, is going to require a qualification. I'm not letting everybody in. Fill out a simple form. It doesn't take long. I just want to make sure that we're at a level that you'll be able to understand the material before you come in. So that's what we have. And in order to do this, I have to take people to the website, right? If you come up here and you go into resources and innovation, or you can just type in lockingyoursuccess.com/innovations. We have enrollment open for the Pro membership, and we have enrollment open for the Go membership. So you just click on those, and that'll take you through, that'll tell you about it and take you through the necessary steps to register. And the enrollment for these other things are not open now, so you can't even get into the Trading Performance or the Market Outlook until we open up registration for that, unless you get into the Pro membership or the Go membership, okay? So that's what we have. And let's see, we have a question. What's the definition of a cycle? Thank you, Luis. It's just a whole trade cycle. So if you have a trade that's 30 days to expiration, your cycle would be a 30 days to expiration. If you have an 80-day trade, then your cycle would be 80 days. Okay, and that's really all the questions that we have. So I encourage you to take advantage of these fantastic member offers and benefits. I know that myself and the Locking Your Success team look forward to guiding you and supporting you throughout your journey to become a consistently profitable trader. If you have any questions, make sure you contact us, and I thank you for joining us today. So thank you, everybody.